Hi there. As a long-term goals fan, I've decided to drop out a few or put out a few quick match reports on my channel. Yeah, this mightn't be everyone's opinion, but it's mine. Take it with a pinch of salt. Give your feedback. Let's get to the first one. Morning. Steve Dogg's quick review of Torquay United versus Chippenham last night. Chippenham undoubtedly came along to get a point, and they did waste a lot of time through the game. In the early stages, I thought they actually knocked the ball across the back, and they did control the first 10 or 15 minutes without causing too much threat. Torquay slowly got into the game, and towards the end of the half, were actually created a few good chances. Perhaps could have been a goal up at half time. Some last gasp defending by Chippenham. But although Torquay were the better side, I don't think they controlled the game for long enough periods through that first half. Second half started and pretty much the same. Chippenham trying to slow things down. Torquay's goal was a kind of recycled play. Jack Stobbs crossing and Ross Marshall with a really powerful header from about 12 yards inside the near post. It needed to be powerful. It needed to be accurate, because from that distance for a header, because it's reasonable way out for a header, keeper would have saved it. So precision header to give us the lead. Within a minute, it's 1-1. I'll criticise players where I think it's needed, and my view is with Sean Donlan at right back, he quite often did it last season, tries to challenge for the ball, and in doing that, if he doesn't win the header, there's a hole behind him, and he did that again. Didn't win the header. We're just a goal up. We just think, keep it tight, guys. But no, it's now in behind us. Play right across the box. And then their guy slammed it back across the box into the near post. It went from, as Chippenham were going from left to right and then back inside the left-hand side. Nice finish. 1-1. And then Chippenham then from there, they were slowing it down. So the rule, which is coming, for 4 or 5 years now, where you can pass from a goal kick into the penalty area, or they're even having their defender taking the goal kick back to the goalkeeper, and doing all these things to stagnate play. I thought a lot of feigning injury, but players going down injured, head injury, up, back on the pitch within 2 seconds, absolutely fine. Again, same player, another head injury, up again, 2 seconds back on. This was happening all the time to disrupt Torquay's play. Now, Torquay, we had Jenko, as I call him, Jenkins Davis on there, who I thought did okay, but I need more from the kid. Lapsley worked hard. Stobbs was involved all through the game, I thought. Lewis Collins in and out of the game. Brad Ash, pretty good in fairness, showed a bit of skill. As the game went on in the second half, it was 1-1. It was going to go one of two ways. I was going to fizzle out, and then we're going to get caught by a late sucker punch, or Torquay were going to go again and win the game, and that's what they did. They pushed on, so it got in a stoppage time eventually. We had a few chances before then, and couple of shots that went over, free kicks, scrambled affairs, all that sort of stuff. It's quite exciting. And then in the end, Brad Ash got put in down the right, just onside. It was tight, and pulled the ball back across. This is in the 3rd minute stoppage time of 11 minutes of added time. And Aaron Jarvis slammed the ball into the roof of the net. And then it was a case of us finally wanting to wind the clock down. And then our players were going down with cramp, which was a total flip from what was happening up until that point. And we could just get the ball in the corner. De Silva came on with 20 to go probably. Looked quite lively. We always want to see more of De Silva in the game, but when he is on the ball, he does make things happen. So he was a good addition. All in all, what would I say? I'm only going to give it a 6 out of 10 because it could have slipped away from us, that game. We got to control games more than that at home. We got to stamp a bit more authority and a bit more quality on the ball, really, on the match. So we're looking for the likes of Kevin Dawson to come back in and provide a bit of quality. And we missed someone like Dean Moxley. Dan Martin had a good game. I thought Dan Martin was very good. Fizzled out at the end. Dylan Crowe came in at left back for him, which didn't really work, I don't think. But, you know, we rejigged it at the end, so Marshall went off, Donnellan went into centre half, Stobbs went to right back. He's better right back than Donnellan. And then we could push Dillon to Silver on. It gave us a bit more of an attacking threat down that right hand side. So there you go. Gary Johnson hangs on to his job for the meantime. I'm a Johnson fan, but they've got to do better than this. Catch you guys on the football schmuckball flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.